Welcome to kindergarten. It is a fantastic place to be. We love working with the little ones and seeing the excitement and joy in their eyes. This is usually the first experience at school. They're a little afraid, they're a little nervous, but we love to see them grow and change and bloom. They become independent, responsible students. So we love seeing that. We're very sad right now that they aren't here with us, but we understand that it's the best thing. So thank you, thank you, thank you. We appreciate you. We appreciate your help from home. These little ones do need some help. So thank you for dealing with all of our problems, our technology problems. Thank you for understanding and being patient. Okay, I am Mrs. Fracassi, and I am only one of 3 of the kindergarten teachers. I've been teaching at Lincoln for 8 years, and they have been all in the kindergarten classroom. These are my coworkers.
Hello, my name is Mrs. Kaczerski. Everyone calls me Mrs. K, and I've been at Lincoln with Mrs. Fracassi for the last 8 years as well, all in kindergarten. I am very pleased to welcome a new member to our team, Mr. Brinson.
Hi everyone, my name is Mr. Brinson, or you can call me Mr. B. I just want to let you guys know how I am very ecstatic about having your students in our class. We are going to do the best job we can, and we just want to work together as a team. So I'm going to talk about technical difficulties. So the technical difficulties that I want to talk about today is geared towards everybody because the internet isn't always great. We understand. But we want you guys to know that it is okay. So if something goes wrong, just take a deep breath. All right. We're going to post on the Schoology app if anything crashes, and we're going to make sure that you guys have all the information that you need to complete all your assignments. Thank you for you guys. Now I'm going to kick it back to Mrs. K.
So I wanted to talk about our curriculum that we have here at Lincoln. Last year, we got new curriculums in both math and reading. And I'm going to talk about the reading portion, which is CKLA. So within CKLA, there are 2 strands. One of them is the knowledge strand. Knowledge strand books look like this. They'll say knowledge at the bottom. And within the knowledge strand, we have 6 different themes: nursery rhymes and fables, 5 senses, stories, plants, farms, and Native Americans. After we complete these 6 themes, then we'll move on to the next themes, which go into colonial America and other things like that. The knowledge strand is where we get our stories, our vocabulary, our comprehension, and all of those things that kind of make your child at one with the world around them and other things that they need to learn. The next strand that I wanted to talk about was the skills strand. And there's books, they look like this. They'll say skills at the bottom. There are 10 different skills books, and those are the ones that work with letter sounds, letter naming, blending the letters to make words, tricky words. We call them high frequency words. All those things that your child's going to need to know to be able to put the letters and sounds together and to be a good reader. Along with this is our Amplify app. To get to Amplify, you have to log in to Clever. That can be found on our Schoology page. You log in through Clever using your 6-digit ID number, then you'll find the Amplify app. And when you go into that, it'll say Reading K-5, and that's going to have your child's pathway on what they need to know to master letter sounds and other concepts that are in English language arts. We do the Amplify app every Tuesday and Thursday. We ask you to do that as part of your asynchronous work, which I'll get into later on. If you have any trouble logging into the app, please read the directions on Schoology because there's an emergency way that you can get in and have your child access all of their learning materials. And now I'm going to pass it over to Mrs. Fracassi.
So I am going to talk about the math curriculum. The math curriculum for kindergarten is a lot of number awareness and number sense. And we sent home 2 books that are very similar. So it has been very confusing for our parents and our students to keep track of. But this book is our instruction book. So this is what our main lesson, this information comes from this book, the concept of our main lesson. This book coincides and it is practice pages or independent work that you would do at home. But because we are teaching online, we have been doing all the work with your child so that they do not have night work or homework. Also, there's an iReady app that looks exactly like this on the iPad homepage. Your child should be going to that app during asynchronous time, which is from 12:30 to 1 o'clock on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And what they do is they work on math games and math lessons on an independent level. So it is their pathway. So please try not to help them, because we are able to go in under our teacher dashboard and give them extra supplement lessons. So if they need help with something, give them that. Or if they're moving along quickly, we can give them some enrichment lessons also, or there are more games to play. So again, that is the iReady app. It is on an independent level, and they work at their own pace on their math pathway.
I'm going to continue by talking about the schedule. So earlier, this sheet was sent home, and this is a schedule of what we do in kindergarten. So from 8 o'clock until 8:45, that is considered their specials time. This is when you are working asynchronously, which means you are not in a live meeting with us. From 8 o'clock until 8:45, your child can log into their specials, which means their their gym, their music, and their art specials. After they're finished with those at 8:45, they would join our live meeting on Zoom, which is considered their synchronous time, which means we are working together in real time. I can see them, they can see me, and I can give them live active learning lessons. The synchronous time is from 8:45 until 11:45. After that, we break for lunch, and before we come back from lunch, we're going to do another asynchronous time from 12:30 to 1 o'clock. That's the time that we're asking that your child work on their Amplify app or their iReady math app. Again, that is asynchronous time, so they are not in the live meeting with us. At 1 o'clock, they will return to the Zoom meeting for synchronous class time with us, where we will go over some other skills that we need for them to master. If you have any questions, you can look on our Schoology app, our Schoology page, and you can find the schedule there. And again, this was included in your packet that was sent home in the blue bag. Now I'm going to toss it back over to Mr. Brinson, who can continue with tech support.
All right, so for tech support, so I'm going to give you guys an image of something that was sent home. So this blue page, some of us did not get the color, so it may be a black page, okay? This is what it looks like. So this talks about the technical troubles. So this has the helpline number for our tech support. So the number is 874-6801. And they are ready to help you guys Monday through Friday from 8 to 3:30 p.m., okay? So if you have this page, a very important page to have just in case you're having help. Just in case you're having issues and if you need help. On the back side of that page is a how-to login, all right? So this is going to help you log into all of your apps. For our Schoology page, a lot of us have links. Sometimes those links do not work, all right? So I want you guys to go to your home page if you're having trouble with the links, and you're going to use the Clever app. This is exactly what it looks like. You need to click on that to go to Clever to get to Amplify, okay? So you're going to use these two apps. So these two apps are together. Also, we have an iReady app on the homepage that you guys can use. I want you guys to make sure if the links are not working, please use the apps. And if those are not working, go contact either us as the teachers or the tech support, and we can help you guys as needed.
I want to talk a little bit more about etiquette. Now, we understand that it is hard for a child to work at home and pretend that it is like being at school, because home is such a fun and safe place, and we have so many things that we love at home. But it is best for our students to understand or to pretend that they are actually going to school. So if you could, The best thing to do is to set up an area in your home that is for your child to work. So they would need a table and a chair to sit at. They would need all of their school supplies. So all of their books, all of their pencils, all of their crayons, all their supplies next to them, so they don't have to go and miss directions when they come back. So everything is close to them. So again, an area in your house that is good for sitting, so like a dining room table or a desk in a room. Okay, we prefer that children are not in bed, because then they want to play with their pillow and their blanket, and there's tempting things like stuffed animals and toys around them. So it would be best if they could concentrate and focus and have an area around them where it kind of looks like school and we have our supplies ready. I mean, we understand and we know that this is so hard, but during our Zoom meetings, we're having trouble with our noise. So also, if you can pay attention to the background area of your child's camera, we see people and we hear people. So just be extra, extra cautious and respectful, and we will be as well. We appreciate any help that you can give us in that. Your child is doing a great job. This is hard for them. They are only 5 years old and they're full of energy, and to have to sit in front of a screen for a really, really, really long time. So we have developed breaks for them. We call them eye breaks and leg breaks, and they have food and drink and bathroom breaks. So we would appreciate that your child uses that break time to go get a drink, to go eat a snack, and to go use the bathroom, and to rest their eyes from the screen, and to move their body and exercise a little bit. That's why we give them breaks, and they're usually about 10 minutes. So while they're live with us on their iPad, on their screen, we would really, really appreciate if they are not eating or drinking, because it's not safe for the iPad. It's just a distraction to everybody else that is working in our classroom. So again, thank you. This would help so much if you were just aware of these little issues, where they're not problems, but they're just helpful things to remember to make this virtual classroom go a little bit smoother. We enjoyed this time with you. We are again grateful that we are able to educate your child, even though it is on a technical device. We know that they are going to learn and be successful. Thank you so much.
Bye. We love you. We miss you. If you have any questions, please feel free to contact us during our office hours. Thank you.
Bye, guys.